Make it brighter.
Oh, we're coming live. Sorry, guys, for the little bit of the wait. Sorry. Sam will be with us. Life in the way today. Blame life. But yeah, welcome everyone to the chat. Welcome everyone to Toy Division Live. I hope you're all well. How are you guys?
All right,
Good,
mate.
Better.
Yeah, a bit of a mare in you with work, so glad that you're back home. But 14-hour days are not the one, mate.
Yeah. Leaving at 6:30 this morning to get in. Literally, I got in from work. 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Pretty nasty. And as you can see, Andy's not in his normal abode. He's
having more issues than usual.
He's on the road, so if
I think that's all right.
It's good, man. If your technology drops out, we can't blame you this week. It's one of them.
Yeah. Well, you can blame me, but I've only just got used to using a laptop. Now I don't know where I'm. Right, yeah, the camera's here. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Where is it?
You're good.
Even dark icon.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Bazman, thank you very much for all the messages, mate.
Yeah, I will message you back, Baz. So I've had a bit of a mare at work today. That's me. Ignore that. Evening, Pete. Hope you're well, mate. Taff, hope you're well. Rahat, welcome, mate.
Hello, mate.
Great chat today. Yeah, hey, Taff. Colin again. I'll get back to your messages. Just had a bit of a mare today, so I will go through them eventually.
Wait to see what Colin's been picking up.
Yeah.
Literally, for about when he messaged me, and for like about 2 minutes, my phone was just on the side going.
I had to charge my phone twice because of all the messages. No.
Yeah.
Carlos, welcome. Hello, mate. How are you? Sam will join us eventually. He's just getting a bit of a tech issue sorted out.
Not me. Hello, mate. Not me having tech issues.
Ben, evening. Badger Toys, welcome. Ed, welcome, mate. Thank you for last Sunday. Really enjoyed it. Yeah,
I rewatched it. It was very good, very funny.
Yeah, definitely. You have to get Andy on his own, and we can heckle him.
Yeah.
Down the track.
Rob.
Hello, Rob.
How you doing, mate? Hope you are well. We are good. Oh man, I hope you sort yourself out soon, guys.
Rob, it ain't me working 14-hour days, mate. I work like 1.4-hour days at the moment. It's Aaron that's tasting the pain. I'll be after that moat monster. Don't you worry about that.
I can tell you now, that any earn it will not be spent on a moat monster.
Dude, they're so good. I was speaking to Rob the other day. I'm like, I'm annoyed that I didn't buy one off Andy when they were kind of expensive.
I had two of them.
You did, but one didn't have wings, did it? And one was complete.
Yeah, one was complete. One had no wings.
But how much do you sell the winged one for?
I think 140, 130, 140.
I should have bought it off you then. That would be considered quite cheap these days, mate.
Dude, everything I sell ends up being bloody cheap.
Isn't it? You look at them carded Hasbros you couldn't give away for like £20, man. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
People were still haggling over the price of the green card ones that I had, and now people are offering like 400 quid for a green card.
Even Grant, welcome.
Hello, Grant.
Dave, welcome.
Dave.
Rudy, welcome.
Rudy. I love that name, Rudy.
Hi, David.
Dave, welcome. Hello. Purik, hello. Brad, you legend. I'll explain why later. Hello, mates. How you doing?
Double legend. Brad saw him out as well. Konnichiwa. You've started something.
Let's not start where we finished last time.
You stirred something deep in the loins of Andy last week.
That's why I wasn't around Sunday. I hurt myself.
He's done himself a mischief with Thor's hammer. So, but we're back on today. I'm not lazy, mate. I'm efficient. I'm a delegating master.
Fits a 9-hour day into 1.5 hours.
That's it. I get all my tasks done with the first hour of my work when I delegate them all to my workforce. I don't even know my workforce's name, mate. I just call them by numbers. Like, number 4, bring me tea.
That is what Andy got a lot of. That was cheap.
Yeah,
And unsatisfactory.
it was cheap and disappointing. much like everything to do with Toy Division. Right, shall we crack on?
Well, Sam is trying to get connected, so we will be joined with him very shortly, hopefully. Guys, have you had anything that turn up? Andy, do you want to go first? Because you weren't here.
Okay, so I haven't been home because I'm staying at my parents' house. But I know I did have a parcel because my girlfriend messaged me from Brad. In there was something that I have to pass on to Dan. So apologies, it hasn't made its way to Dan yet. I don't want to tell you what it is, but there will be something from Brad following on to you when I get back to mine. Probably the end of this week. But so I haven't actually had any posts, but I have found some treats while I've been at my parents' house, including a rather dodgy DVD, which I think at the time I thought was going to be pretty good, but it, from memory serves me right, it was awful. I don't know if anyone else ever had a thing for the Suicide Girls. I don't know. Are they still around? Is it still a thing?
It's still a thing, yeah.
They are still a thing. Okay, yeah. It was something I found that in a cupboard, and found one. I think these were McFarlane.
That is McFarlane, isn't it? Is that Ace Frehley?
Yeah, I think this is Ace. I've just forgotten the names of them. I've got the whole set, but I can't find Gene Simmons. I've got some Kiss strippers, which are pretty cool.
That's amazing.
It was from I want to say the Love Gun album, but I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. I did have the whole set with like a diorama and stuff. I remember throwing the diorama away years ago, but now I kind of regret that. But in the midst, I've also found Slash.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. It's Kurt Cobain.
I think that one's worth a couple of quid now, the old Kurt Cobain one, if I'm not mistaken, which I might be.
Well, I believe they all are. I've got more. I've got like Johnny Cash. I've got AC/DC. I've got the rest of the Kiss band.
Mate.
Yeah, I was surprised. I did have a little look to see what they're worth, and they're actually worth quite good.
Have you boys still got your the Metallica Pops?
Yeah, they're the. I don't know if you can see them on screen.
I'm only saying because I've just put mine online, and I just sold Kirk Hammett the other day for like 50 quid. It would appear it's quite a sought after one, and yeah, people are bidding high on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Kirk Hammett.
That's on eBay after this.
Kirk Hammett 50 quid. Rob Chisero like 20 quid. James Hetfield like 20 quid. Lars Ulrich about £5. Honestly, as it should be.
I've even got the Lady Justice one, which is probably one of my favourite.
About a tenner. Do
you know what? I think it's probably the best one.
I thought to myself, if I don't sell that, I'll keep it. I'm happy to sell the guys, but I'll keep that one. You know.
To be honest, I prefer the. No, it's a bit out, but I think I prefer the Slayer ones more.
You do enjoy your Slayer, don't you? No, Rudy, not poor Lars. It's just no, I'm not having it. He's the worst drummer ever. Terrible drummer, and a rubbish.
Hello.
Leslie, it's my friend Les.
Hello. Pops with Pogs, Metallica.
Oh, Pops. Metallica Pogs are priceless. They're in some kind of museum.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that every Pog that you get, Metallica get like a penny of it. Hence why they're so rich.
Every time someone says Metallica, they get like $1.
Don't mention Napster.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do love Metallica, but like being a drummer as well and playing drums, it really annoys me when Lars like stands up and tries to be a frontman.
Dude, he breaks at least 4 rock rules. Never stand up while play with drums. Never take your shirt off while play with drums.
Unless you're jacked.
Even if you're jacked, mate. Don't wear your own band t-shirt, which the rest of the band absolutely break every time they go on stage. There's a few, but standing up is really one of them. And also, I mean, I learned the reason I got a double pedal to play drums is when I first heard One by Metallica. That was the song that made me want to get a double pedal. And my friend last year before, like whenever it was Metallica last played, recorded some and sent it to me, just laughing his ass off because it gets to One and it should go like, yeah. It goes boom, pa, boom, pa. It was like, man, worst drummer ever. I'm telling you, terrible drummer. What's Sam giving up?
That game, your friend. Hey guys, how you doing, man? I hope you're well.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Down at the Funko. Oh, hang on 2 seconds. The VIP has arrived. We did mention he was a diva.
He is a diva.
He's found his booster.
Hey.
He's found his booster seat.
Hello, boys.
Hey man, how you doing?
He's found his booster seat.
Oh, straight in. That was the main issue I was having, to be honest. Like, I wasn't having tech issues at all. I just suddenly realised that actually, without my booster seat, if I take it off, I'm just like this. I
got an image of like Sam's seat broke, so he was like just going, and he go.
How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah, sorry about the technical issues. For whatever reason, my really expensive webcam and really expensive microphone don't like this software on the PC, so I just had to get my laptop out. Old faithful.
That's pretty funny because Sam is if you don't know, not only on a toy hype, but Sam is also in the gaming and twitching and streaming and that sort of stuff. So hilarious that it was your desktop that let us down on this one. But,
you know, I spent all that money and like, look, I've got this ridiculous studio mic. Like, and this like streaming, I just went nope.
And there's Andy just holding his phone like that, going.
But I'm just saying, in typical toy division fashion, it just don't spend money on it because it's half-hearted, it's shoddy, and you need a Nokia 3310.
There's no point spending money on it at all. Just don't bother.
3310.
Pogs for life. We're trying to get a gang sign for that.
Or Pogs for life.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Is that a P?
Have any of you guys seen this?
Yeah, I was talking to Ben about it the other day. It's one of them pops. You go, not more pops, and then they do the Krang in Android, and you go, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So, why pops?
Listen, if they started making mask pops, you'd be all over it. And rightly so.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
I'm interested to know if Mr. Bizarro, Mr. Anti-Funko Pop, is going to be getting the Godzilla King Kong ones that they've just released.
Of course he will.
100% he is.
I mean, Mr. Anti-Funko Pop, I'm pretty sure he's got more Funkos than I do in his collection.
Yeah.
I think he's got more than all of us.
Combined.
If you're watching, Tom, hi, mate. How you doing?
So we pulled down if it wasn't Iron Maiden. That's cool. But a friend of mine was like a long-term, I say roadie, but he wasn't. He just hung around with Iron Maiden, and he recently found a bunch of their original pressings of 3 or 4 of their albums.
Just hangs around with Iron Maiden, just like.
Well, no, I'm talking about back in the
like.
I mean, like back in the day, like back in the 80s, and in his loft he had a bunch of like the reel-to-reel, like original masters. He's like, do you think they're worth something, or should I throw them away? I said, yeah, they're probably worth something, mate. People love Iron Maiden stuff, so
that's
probably. I mean, I love the fact you're like, yeah, he just hangs around with, like Iron Maiden stuff. The only thing my dad did that I could say anything about was he won Ready Steady Cook. I mean, it doesn't really compare, does it? Like,
you met Ainsley Harriott. That's pretty impressive.
It was way before Ainsley Harriott. It was when Fern What's-Her-Face presented it. I'm talking like I was
Fern Britain.
Like,
what did you win for that? Like a wooden spoon?
He got like £100 voucher or something.
Do you guys remember a Saturday morning show called Hangar 17 with Gilbert? I think it had Gilbert the Alien on it. Someone I know won a cabbage on national TV. Pretty embarrassing for him.
Okay,
please tell me they didn't know that was the prize. That'd
They
be
could have
amazing.
they won the bike with like the four speed like rally activator or whatever, or do they want the mystery prize? And the mystery prize it was a cabbage. They walked away with a cabbage, and everyone saw. There you go.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Okay, cracking on where we left off. Get your questions into the chat, guys and girls. If you haven't already liked the stream,
The big
Buck away.
question, the big question that you don't need to ask because I'm going to ask it right now is for Sam, which is when all this is over and I come and see you, are you gonna give me a bad boy perm, or are we gonna go for the rude boy mullet, or maybe a combination of both? We're gonna perm it and then mullet it.
100% permit and then carve in a mullet.
Sweet.
100%. I'm talking proper like square perm shape.
Yeah.
At the front, almost like imagine what Will Smith's hair looked like in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from the front.
I'm thinking Deirdre Barlow meets RoboCop.
I mean, yeah, I'm down.
I think you looked a bit like Prince. Did anyone used to watch Prince Valiant?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to love that show.
Dude, Dan looks like Prince Valiant. Take the hat off and do the hair again. It's got like the
which one?
Yeah, me and Aaron have got the same hair now. We've got the same glasses, the same hat, the same T-shirt.
So that's what Prince Valiant hair was like, just straight, like
I said to you before, this haircut screams, I need to speak to your manager.
Yeah, to be fair, I was going to say, your haircut's like, I would like to see your manager, please.
Yeah.
And Aaron's haircut is more like, oh, yes, I play crib on the weekends.
Yeah.
I play sticky wickets on the cricket field.
Literally, he could just go out with his hair exactly as he put it after he took his hat off, put a sweater like just round his shoulders, not actually wearing it, in a polo shirt. He's all good.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah.
So, Samuel. Yeah. You had anything turn up as you are the guest? You should have gone first.
Yeah. No, I've been buying lots of random stuff. I mean, I'll start with. I'll leave the best thing till last. Let's put it that way. So I got on the minifigure hype because I felt left out. The problem is that buying something smaller, you'd think you pay less for it. No, absolutely not.
It's a trap.
You know, as my clients will tell you.
About to say, is that your slogan? Is that your OnlyFans slogan?
That is my OnlyFans. That's also like how I proceed in the salon when I'm at work. So I'll have the shortest member of staff, please. He is the most expensive. Like, yeah.
I thought you meant it was like the shortest haircut. You just look at it and go, and we're done.
Yeah.
One.
Sorry, I've had to cut this short, so therefore it costs more.
That's it.
Well, yeah. No, so I started on Battle Beats hype.
Woo.
So I've got a whole bunch of these, but I'll only show the 3 favourite ones at the moment. So I've got the Ram.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just love the
He's one
detail.
of my favourites. He's probably one of my least favourites. I don't know why. I don't like him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andy. You know why? It's because you've got more to choose from of which could be your favourites, because you have more than I do.
Well,
He has them all. Andy has all of them.
This is my point. He's like, oh, it's not really my favourite. I like Laser Beast now. Like, how? Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, then okay, yeah, whatever.
I mean, Sam, just to clarify, don't insult the man. He's way beyond Laser Beast. He's on next level, like Lithuanian knockoff bootleg.
Well, unless you've made it yourself out of a Coke can and old ectoplasm, he's not interested.
Speaking of which, you got to check out Tats, and if you haven't already, guys, check out Tats and Toys Rob's Coke can mask vehicles. They're utterly insane.
I want to know how many really bad cuts he got making those.
Yeah.
Very good
How many
question.
times did he nearly slice a finger off making those? Like you've seen that bit in Twister? You know that old film.
Yeah.
What's her face in when they suddenly realise actually it would be better if they put propellers on those little ball things rather than just making them blow about. Like, and you see them putting them in, and they're all like cutting up Coke cans and stuff. They slice their fingers off.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. That's a baboon, I believe.
That's
Yes.
cool.
So that's cool. Happy with him. And
Nice.
the last one I'll show you, which is probably my most favourite, is the Anteater.
He's a cool one. I like him.
I don't want to rain on your chips, mate. But is there a reason that you've gone for all no rubs, or is it just
Yeah, they're cheaper.
right?
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Just kick a man.
Just ignore that, Sam, and carry on.
Yeah.
No, I basically said that I'm going to collect beta beasts because I don't have the budget because I'm skint as houses. Not working and stuff. So yeah, and plus because I didn't have them as a kid, there's something that I just like in the collection.
Yeah.
I'm not as worried about having all the weapons and all the robes and this, that, and the other. I just enjoy the figures for the molds, and they look good, like building a little army of them. So yeah, just into it.
No,
They are cool.
fully behind you, and will help you as much as I can.
And he doesn't know what you're talking about, but me and Aaron are with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I'm joking, mate. I'm being sarcastic. You got all the battle beasts.
It's not even talk. Just. And what else did you get, Sam?
I mean, did you want me to do everything?
Yeah.
If you want to. If you want to save it for a video you're doing, you don't have to show it.
I mean, I won't show you like literally everything, but I'll do a little plethora. Okay, so because if you guys have seen, I've got the carded rack in my toy room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've started moving out into different mocks, just so it looks a bit more like a random shop display rather than just Batman. And this came up for a really good price on one of the groups.
Yeah.
So I picked Longbow Robin Hood up, Mr. Costner himself.
Very nice, big Kev.
Just can't resist anything Kenner, really. Anything with that little Kenner logo. Like
I thought you were going to say can't resist anything Kevin Costner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't blame you.
you should see my Waterworld collection, said no one.
I really would like a couple of Waterworld figures, though, to be fair. I like the film.
Oh, man, you don't... Oh, let's not get into films again. Come on.
Possibly not. Possibly not. What else did I get? I randomly got this Sub-Zero by Toy Island.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Apparently, on eBay and all the other horrible websites, they go for silly money. I don't know why, but the lovely chap online sold this to me for peanuts. So,
Nice.
You know, that was an asthma cough, by the way, not a Rona cough.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ridiculously cheap Men in Black toys.
Oh, I saw you get comment on these.
Yeah. So, I mean, I enjoy them. I think the colours are cool, but I mean,
It's not really Will Smith and oh damn, what's the other guy's name?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy
Absolutely
Lee Jones.
not. I think these were basically based off the cartoon character versions rather than the film character versions.
Yeah,
I like the you know, they did like the truck, the bug sprayer truck. You know what I'm talking about, the van.
Yeah.
That was a cool toy. That was a cool toy.
Yeah, when he rolls his flying saucer on the back of it, and it's two.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rudy, I'm the only one that understands the Waterworld film. I think that's the problem.
Is that what it is? Is it too
Yeah.
is it too much of an intellectual endeavor for the rest of us?
Yes.
Yeah. We just can't understand it. We can't appreciate it. It's all it is.
Anything Dennis Hopper did was high end. Oh no, wait a minute. He would literally being anything.
What, you're saying Mario Bros isn't a good film? Jesus.
I'm saying Dennis Hopper, like Blue Velvet, and then anything.
Were those Men in Black? Who are they made by?
Galoob.
Could about to say they look very similar to the Starship Troopers.
They did and the Demolition Man and all of that.
Yeah, that typical.
How much do I want Demolition Man figures? Like, really?
How much money?
No, I said how much do I want them? Like,
yeah.
Obviously,
I've got
John's trigger on me because yeah. I did pull the trigger on though. Do you remember going back to Pogs? Obviously, don't have any Pogs left because you guys won them all off me in our last tournament. So I'm gonna have to get some more at some point for when we can actually meet up, drink beers, and instead of absolutely missing that tiny little disc thing that one of you brought along with you and slamming everything on the table instead, I got us one of these.
Oh yes.
Oh, wow.
I got us a face-off, Matt.
Is it springy? Is it got?
Does it say Slammer Whammer?
It says Slammer Whammer.
Nice.
Get those Pammer Slammers on there. And...
Can I just point out that that as far as destroying your table, it was actually Ben that did it. Did it the most. And admittedly, he did have a broken collarbone, but you know,
Excuses.
Yeah, it's not right. Do you know what I mean?
I was the only one to hit the ceiling, though, right?
And he was the only one to hit the ceiling. Yes.
Yeah. Sam still can't reach that from getting out of the ceiling. So you've
still there. Like they do not make a ladder tall enough for me to be able to get up there. Like,
I'll get it all out of my system. I haven't seen you in so long, man. I'll get it all out of my system.
No, seriously, it's like, the only reason I've not attempted to get out this month is because it's dry January. Normally, I just get a little bit pissed up and just start throwing my empty beer bottles at the ceiling, trying to get this pog out. Like, Lauren just keeps complaining about the amount of broken glass by the back door. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Get the pog."
You said pogs for life.
Pogs for that's all I do is pogs for life, and then smash bottles on the floor and walk off.
You see
pretty much.
Have you seen my new chest tattoo? It's pogs for life, mate. That's what I'm getting.
It's great. It's got pog life.
Pog life. It's like thug life, but much cooler.
Absolutely.
Love it. Dan, have you had anything? Sorry, Sam, have you got anything else before I cut you off?
Oh no, mate. No, that's fine. You carry on. Fine.
Well, I want to know what the best thing was. Was the best thing the Whammer Slammer? Because that's pretty sweet.
I mean, 100% the Whammer Slammer. I mean, either that or this random dude.
That is cool.
Now goes on display with my Mega Drive behind me there.
That is cool. Just to answer your question earlier, Sam, I think Rob posted in the chat that he did nick his fingers a couple of times while making. Yeah. But he's doing a stinger next. Yeah.
Wow, that's.
I thought you said he already had a few of those.
Hey.
Tumbleweed. All right,
sorry, I was just having a heart attack. Yeah. Which leads me on to the first thing that I bought this week, which is probably Sam's going to be most interested in, which is this is what 20 quid gets you. So if you know what that is, congratulations, you're as sad as me and Sam. Big thank you to Dave Blade for tagging me on this on a Facebook group, because I have been after one for a while, and it's very sturdy and nice. And this is the front. What do you call it? Cannon.
Yeah. To be fair, I had to pay for a tenner for mine.
Yeah. And this goes on Stinger if anyone's interested for the Mars car. Yeah.
Can I also just say thank you for David for letting you spend money without me tagging you and stuff? I feel like I'm forever going, Daniel Wigan. And then you message me going, cheers, mate, thanks. I've just spent like 100 quid. I'm like, well.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you tagged me.
So now someone else is tagging you, so you can't blame me.
Well, I'm still going to blame you. If anything, I'll double blame you for starting the trend of tagging me on things.
Everyone tag him in anything.
I made that mistake. I really upset him because I tagged him in something that he's already got about 4 times.
What, on every single site?
Yeah, but to be fair, Sam, it was a great price.
Oh, it was an amazing price. I can't believe you didn't just throw your other ones you own out the window and buy that one in replacement. I
was tempted to. You can't put a price on reliving your childhood. So this one's from Andy. This is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, make it big. Oh, it's a Garbage Pail Kid. Oh, terrible lighting. Sorry, Garbage Pail Kid. Just another one. You know, I'll collect these. Thank you, Andy, Mr. Andy's Toys and Models, for getting me the hookup. Appreciate that. Huge thank you to again to Brad 1644. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. After our last week's nattering about Mad Balls, and I said to Andy he needs to sell me his Bruiser Brother because my one's got a snapped peg. Brad incredibly kindly sent me a new Bruiser Brother.
Wow.
And didn't even ask for post money. So massively appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. That will go into the collection because it has the full stem. So that's brilliant. And I won't bore you too. I bought a rather large Earthworm Jim lot the other day, even though I have them all and I have most of them carded. But so I spent about 80 quid, and this is what I wanted. I wanted this tiny fish in a bowl. I wanted this cat, and I wanted this green squibbly thing. So what it means is, for sale, I will have another entire pocket rocket.
He loves his pocket rockets.
I'll tell you what, Dan. You may be selling that all to me.
Okay. I've got a complete hench rat. I've got 4 of these now, so that can go. I've got a number 4, but without Bob the goldfish, because that's the bit I wanted. So his name's
Bob.
It's called number 4. Bob the goldfish. I've got a complete Psychro with backpack. The only thing is the hook has snapped on his weapon, but you know, whatever. I've got a complete with all his accessories at Peter Puppy. Well, I've got 3 of them as well.
I'm glad you showed him, because do you got a feat like making random stuff up that makes no sense? Do you feel like you can? Yeah, that the dog from Jim. Only because I saw it on one of the groups earlier. I think someone was selling a boxed one.
Yeah, right. Tagged me in it, but I've already got it boxed, so I didn't need it.
Do you think that was the dog before it became the Toxie dog in the Toxic Avengers line? Just like a little random.
I don't, but it's bloody similar with the mouth in particular, because the jaw plays as well. It's very similar. Yeah.
Are they Playmates? No, who did Toxie?
Playmates.
Yeah, but I don't know if both of them Jim are, and I've not got one to hand, so I will check it out. And then lastly, I've got a battle damaged Jim, and I forgot I wanted that from it, his chest piece. So yeah, what a total waste of money. But mortar cannon, thank you, mortar. Thanks, Rob. That's the sting of it. So that's what I've done this week.
That's all I think.
You've had a good week.
It's been all right. I've got something very cool on order for next week. I think it's the business. Whether people are like it or not, I don't know. But yeah, and I had some bad news about the Megalopolis, or potentially bad news about the Megalopolis Mad Balls. It just seems a bit sketchy.
I mean, I think if I was in anyone's position that ordered stuff, I'd be cutting my losses and trying to get my money back now.
I'm going to wait until it goes past. I'm going to wait until April, because they were due out in April, and if nothing happens, the reason I think of that is because Toucan Player that's mentioned about the new Boglins, and naturally I decided to not go for the Boglins, which Ed absolutely did, and I went for the Mad Balls, and naturally the Boglins are now starting to come out, but you can order the Boglins for like 35 quid from Nerd Toys, which is much more palatable than paying £1,000 in taxes and customs and stuff if you did want the new Boglins. But I don't think you can get the Halloween Boglin and the I think it's just the 3 King Boglins. So
yeah,
is that all 4 for 35 quid?
No, 35 quid each, because they're the big ones. Yeah.
Which is about the same. Jeez, that's a deal.
It's still.
He's not talking about mini Boglins. You're not the ones your dad found in the front garden. Oh, yeah.
No, not the mini Boglins. These are full hand. We're going back to last week's comment. There's a full hand puppet. So
it's really getting in there and giving a tickle.
Yeah, I know,
really
right?
getting
really graphic the way you were.
Full Boglin one hand, pocket rocket the other hand.
Exactly. Hence the old Staines phrase. How did you get on with that girl last night? I wore her like a Boglin. See,
that's where it comes from.
Sorry, Aaron, I've ruined your algorithm again.
Mr. YouTube's coming after me.
Aaron, have you got anything new this week, mate?
So, once again, another week goes past, and another week my Hasbro pre-orders haven't been emailed through. I know, right? It's such a first world problem. But the legend that is Brad did send me a little care package, which after the week I'm having is amazing.
Brad, you're smashing it this week, mate. What's going on?
Yeah.
He's going to get some karma learning those like flip tricks on his board.
Do a kickflip. So I haven't actually properly gone through this because basically I've come in from work and then gone to bed. So I'm actually only looking properly through it now. So and it was two Power Ranger books. So I'm going to learn to read and I can read them.
Rita's Revenge. That sounds like a thriller.
Do you just say you're going to have to learn how to read?
That's why I'm spending 14 hours at work. I'm like,
he's a greeter. He's a greeter at Aldi. We don't know. We don't know why he spends so long at work.
I will mention why, but I can't mention it on here.
I know.
This is amazing. I used to have one of these when I was a kid, and it's a little like
the coin bag. Yeah.
I might have a different version down there as well.
Have you got a green and black one?
Sorry?
I think I've seen a green and black one in your collection.
Yeah, I think I've got a different one down there that's got all the power coins in it. But it's like I might have to go out when we're allowed out and attach that to my utility belt and
I feel like when you get your 1/6 Green Ranger, you need to make him wear that little backpack.
Oh yeah, that would actually work, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
That'd be cool. So yeah, appreciate that.
You get like a miniature Goldar figure and put him in the backpack. Like
Inception. We're just going levels.
Yeah. And also loads of cards, Power Ranger cards.
Nice.
So we got the old Snappy Shark, Flappy Shark, Slippery Shark.
Nice.
Slippery fish, eh?
He's also thrown in the amazing answer board, whatever that's from. So I don't know what that's from. But yeah, it's just loads of cards, which is cool.
Cards are still a slightly touchy subject for me on here after I feel like we royally mugged ourselves off with them Pokemon cards. I've never been so happy. I was genuinely ecstatic for you. I was so happy.
Oh, there's even some VR Trooper stuff in there. Pretty cool.
Hey.
Nice. Love a bit of Saban's VR Troopers.
Oh, cool. It's like one of those jigsaw ones. So like you get the different parts and you can build up to have like a...
There you go. Pre-bed activity sorted for Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Look at that.
Sorry, Vic.
Well, I mean, you're even going to get more like a puppet. I'm going to do my VR Trooper.
Everyone just said everything all at once there.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Nothing.
The man's going to build himself a mosaic.
Ah.
So, Brad, you absolute hero and legend. Thank you for sending that. And there was also some stuff in there that was for Vic as well. So she's going to, I think she'll do a video on that as well. So she's very much appreciative. So watch out for that.
Brad really went above and beyond. As I said, there's stuff. I don't know if you can hear that chiming, but there's a clock in it.
I could. I thought I won't mention it just in case I'm losing my mind.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
my parents' place is Huh?
And you look like you're in like Hobbiton or something.
It kind of feels like that a little bit. Yeah. Got a wood fire in the corner over there. Yeah. No, I was going to say Brad really did good. As I don't know if you heard, Dan, I did mention it, but there's something at my flat that I have to send you from Brad as well.
You did say, but normally to me that sounds like maybe years of being at school, like that sounds like a lead line to getting slapped in the face. I've got something here for you, mate. Have you? Yeah, it's from him.
No, it's definitely not that. Definitely not that. And I promise, Brad, I promise I will get that sent this week. What day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah, I'll try and get it sent this week.
Dude, it's all good. It's all good. There's no crazy urgency. I've got stuff for everyone, for you guys at the moment. It's just getting it to you.
Carlos, that is the definition of swaggy.
That's your definition of swaggy, is it? Well, that is a low bar.
You spent you spent 20 quid on a toothpick. You got no.
It's not a toothpick. It's like it's fashion jewelry. See?
Oh wow,
Look at that. It's pretty sweet.
Brilliant. Love it. It's gonna be great. I can't wait for the boot sales to open again. Like after Dan comes to see me, he's gonna be rocking around the boot sale with like his silver tooth mustache and a permed mullet, and Aaron's gonna be walking around with like double coin purse just on his belt. Like,
I'm gonna be that person that's gonna be pulling up 10p's out of that bag. Like, hold on 2 seconds.
Are we saying?
you don't mind change, do you?
Aaron's going to be one of them dudes with like a full-on old man utility belt. I've got a mini mag lights. I've got a compass for some reason. I've got my Power Rangers coin purse. I'm into it. You know what?
Aaron, we need a bottle opener. No, I haven't got one of them.
Need a bottle opener.
Actually, my belt's got a bottle opener in the buckle.
Of course it has. You absolute grabber, Sam. You know what sucks about this?
I mean, the fact that you spent 20 quid on it.
Yes, but more than that, the fact that it doesn't really go anywhere in the car while the car is in car mode. So you just stick it in the boot with the chain.
Yeah, that's where it goes, in the boot with the chain.
So you don't even see it. I just spent £20 on something. I'm going to put it in the boot of a plastic car and never going to open.
Well, you need to display it transformed.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
To be fair, it's the same thing as, like, why does any mask collector, myself included, spend a small fortune getting like the tiny grey bombs that go in Thunder?
Thunderhawk's got the little bombs.
And why do we get those tiny grey bombs that go in the side wings of the F3 car from Goliath? You never see them.
Never see them. Even the back guns that for Firecracker, you can sort of see them, but not massively.
You know what really annoys me is that every time I look at a beta Firecracker on eBay to see if they've left one of the guns on the back, because I only need one of those for one of the sides, they never show the pictures so that you can see under the bloody thing to see if they've got the festering guns. There's me with my phone like 12:30, like in bed because I can't sleep, like trawling eBay like this. Like
someone's going, "Oh, I've got a message from Tiny Sam." LOL 1984. Excuse me, could you please raise the suspension on that Firecracker? I need that. It's one of them.
Furiously typing, like.
I've been on an eBay frenzy on Saturday and Sunday. I put 100 things up on eBay because I had 100 free list, 100 like £1 maximum fees, whatever. And it's been going well, but I've had some absolute absolute sorts text me. Message me, sorry, just being like, you say there's a small crack. What kind of diameter is it? I really miss toy fairs, guys. I really miss the. Do you like this? Yeah. Do you want it? Yeah. It's yours. Done. Well,
someone has to approach you in person to ask you about how big your crack is.
That's all right. I'll show my crack to anyone at a toy fair, mate. I just don't like
for the right price. As long as you're paying, I'll do anything.
Well, excuse me, Dan. What kind of diameter is your crack? Well, come here, good sir.
Well, we talking metric? We talking feet? We talking centimeters?
Thing is, though, Dan, the joke's on you because me and Andy are the ones making up fake eBay accounts to message you.
I knew it when the person asked about that tattoo I've got that no one else could have known about apart from Andy.
So one of the questions I did have for you, Sam, and Dave's World Toys has also asked it earlier on. Do you want to, before we start crying, do you want to tell the people what you collect? What's your main focus?
Main stuff. Mask, although apart from those, a couple of those tiny little bombs that no one's ever going to see ever, I've nearly got all of it. I need some of the short masks still. And a couple of the EU variants. I haven't delved into the Argentinian stuff, but would if I had the opportunity. And also the Asian bootleg called Mesk. I would go into that.
Sam, can I clarify something? Because I've been saying about Mesk since you brought it to my attention.
Mm-hmm.
MASK stands for Mobile Armored Something
Strike
Right.
Command.
Command.
With a K.
But they spelled command with a K because they're morons.
Yes.
And because it was like the 80s or whatever. And then
Yeah.
MESC came out around and did their own version. And they didn't take the opportunity to call themselves Mask, but with a C, which would have made much more sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's not their first alphabet, is it, in Asia? Like, like
It's not their first bootleg rodeo.
It would have been better if it was just called Hat. just Hat. That would be awful.
Brilliant.
What does it stand for? Mask.
Yeah.
Hard armored tank. No, like
all the characters are just spoonerisms, so it's like Hat Macca. Oh no, it'd be Tat Macca, wouldn't it? Shuno Beppard.
Oh, that would be brilliant. Absolutely. Oh, I'm going to be thinking of more of those now. Great. Diff Clagger. Oh yeah. What?
Diff Clagger.
So after Marcy, is there anything else you collect?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of smaller collections, I guess. So I mean, Batman's my next main one. So it's only like
That, mate.
It's only pre-94 Batman though, really.
And he hates Batman. He's just gone.
He hates. He's off.
Yeah.
He's a Marvel fan. He's like, no, none of this.
Nah. So yeah, so I mean, mostly Batman. So like animated Batman, obviously early animated Batman. Nothing past the OG one. I don't get involved with any of this post 93, post 94 sort of time. And then it's like the Kenner Batman stuff, which is like Dark Knight Collection and Batman Returns stuff. Other than that, it's all just sort of like I do the Goldback Toy Biz DC figures, collect those. I do collect superpowers, but I've not bought any in ages. The last decent superpower I got actually was from Ben. He bought it from Vegas for me, and he got me an absolute mint red tornado.
Is that the gold packaging, like the Goldie?
No, that's the DC superheroes. Superpowers is the blue packaging from 1984.
Gotcha.
So yeah, gold packaging was Toy Biz, and superheroes was Kenner.
You got quite a tidy Punisher collection as well.
Yeah, Punisher, Zords.
Transformers? Do you got Transformers?
I've only got a few. So just some of my favourite ones. So I've got like the big, whatever they are.
Headmasters.
Cybertron and something or other.
You got Scorponok?
We have Scorponok, because me and Ben have got an OG Scorponok, but I don't have it. No, that's something that's in stock.
I was gonna say I thought you meant you had it as in like collectively you and your hetero life partner Ben had it, because that's how I feel about these two. If one of us has got it, I'm like, yeah, we got that. That's fine. We got it.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, like so. I have a really sizable Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. It just stays at my platonic husband's house.
But if you ever wanted to gaze upon Turtles, it's there for you. It's like these guys don't ever have to, waste money on like Earthworm Jim toys, because we've already got them, guys. We've already got them.
We're covered.
Multiple times. Don't worry about it.
I'm really happy that I bought Men in Black carded figures that no one else wanted. Like, yeah.
See, that's really worrying now, because I kind of feel like we're in this kind of weird like relationship now. It'd be like, Samuel, why did you buy Men in Black figures?
You
heard the conversation then. Well, yes.
You know there's a recession on. Why are you buying Men in Black figures? Why are you wasting money on Kevin Costner figures, especially the Prince of Thieves one? We know Waterworld's a better likeness.
Right?
You can Ben's actual wife, literally, like if I find out, it's sort of like, is that your boyfriend? Like, yeah.
I get that whenever I'm texting these boys on our group chat. Hannah's like, who's your girlfriend? I'm like, oh, it's Andy and Aaron. Oh, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
No complaints from me. As long as when we break up, I get to clear your cabinets, we're fine.
Yeah, well, mine is yours and yours is mine.
Including the crack.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
that stuff.
And you're right at the moment. You're proper into the gaming, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I guess I do technically collect retro games as well. So I've got like my main retro consoles there. but I only kind of collect them for the consoles that I like. You know, I
What's
don't just collect any retro console.
What's your favourite retro console?
Mega Drive.
Strong.
For me personally, Mega Drive, and then N64.
How far into Alien 3 on the Mega Drive did you get before you threw it across the room?
Oh, I didn't. Like, literally, I got to the loading screen and just immediately raged.
I couldn't believe how I misremembered that game. I'm like, I get to play Alien 3. This was a business. Then you realise every level's in a timer, and I'm the most impatient man in the world. So, yeah, that didn't last very long.
No, it's awful. One of the best arcade shooters, though, was like Terminator 2, Mega Drive.
Yeah, with
the arcade shooter, amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
And of course, on Mega Drive, I got Earthworm Jim and Streets of Rage, the classic, Golden Axe. So many good games. Good side scrollers on the Mega Drive, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, Cool Spot.
Yeah, Cool Spot. Yeah,
underrated that one.
Me and you just sitting there, just like texting each other, just like. You good?
Do you see him flirt with another man, dear? Do you see him? Do you see him talk about video games? Jesus
Christ. I'll break the spell. It's gone 5 minutes. I've not said something mean to Sam. So, Sam, you forgot to mention your budget, super cheap, knockoff Battle Beast collection, which you're now involved in. Talk about that.
I'm so sad. They don't have rubs.
I was really excited before, like about an hour ago about my Battle Beast, but all of a sudden I just feel diminished.
Diminished.
Yeet.
So, someone said in the Rob said, in fact, did you get the steering wheel for Goliath 2, Sam?
No, still haven't got the steering wheel. But you know, I got really excited when I found that secondary bomb that I talked about that no one ever sees for the F3 car. I was like, yes, I got it complete. And then someone commented on the Instagram post saying like, oh, I've got the steering wheel, and I kind of went, bugger.
Oh, what that's
no one's gonna fully appreciate the because these are super nerdy moments where it's like, when we were around yours pre End of the World, and we joked, didn't we? I went, imagine if there was a back gun to firecracker in this massive box of bits you've got, and
there was,
and there it was, yeah.
Oh,
You definitely
that was
only
a
pop in for a cup of tea and a
afternoon.
coffee. Oh, do you want to go through this big box of like accessories that we got? Yeah, we'll go through it. There's this, there's that, there's that.
Sam, is your wife gonna mind? That's fine. Sweet. Tip it out all over the living room.
So when's your wife getting back? Oh, she's upstairs.
Yeah.
She's upstairs, just like
she's waiting for you morons to leave.
yeah.
Right, she just basically, it was a Sunday and she was sort of like, I'm not getting out of my dressing gown, I'm going to stay in the bedroom and hide.
Fair enough. Don't blame her for that. So, Mr. Ed's Retro Geek Out, I hope your channel grew a little bit when we were on there on Sunday.
You're welcome, Ed. You're welcome.
I hope my non turning up helped.
The beautiful faces on there, yep.
And in all seriousness, thank you again, Ed. It's always a genuine pleasure to speak to you. You're a top dude, and you're welcome into our weird spiritual family anytime.
Yeah, just don't drink the punch.
And then he turns off the live feed. No,
yeah, you know, right? Weirdos.
He's just basically done to you guys what I just did to that Battle Beast.
Yeah. So Andy already has an action figure tattooed.
I do. I actually have a Battle Beast tattooed on me.
With a rub?
He has a rub, yeah. He's got a fire rub. I can't show you because I'm wearing jeans, but it's on my thigh. Yeah.
What was he going to say?
Headphones connected to.
I got the triple threat snake, and the tattooist was like, "Let's just do it by your short line, and then we'll have like one of the snake heads popping out the end of the short." So I was like, "No." I was like, I'm not. We're not doing that. I was like, let's put it in the middle of the. Is it the thigh or the calf? Yeah, it's the thigh.
Is it between your knee and your groin?
Not
like, yeah.
Dude, oh my goodness!
It was put there for size comparison, so you can.
Yeah.
Human biology, not Andy's strong point.
No.
Yeah, it's on my thigh. Definitely on my thigh.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
I have a Rick Rude tattoo, but it's more Rick Rude rather than the action figure of Rick Rude.
yeah.
I don't know. I've got a Ren Hoek tattoo. Again, that's a cartoon character, not really a.
You've got a Ren or Stimpy as well.
I've got Ren. Yeah, I've got a massive Ren face on my thigh, and it is on my thigh.
No, it is my thigh. I was having a memory blank. I got confused with my calf then for a second.
Calf is the bottom bit.
Yeah.
Back. Front bit
Yeah.
to shin.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if I could get an action figure tattooed, I don't know. Maybe I would get Rio Blast's face over my face. Full facial tattoo of Rio Blast.
Hasbro mold Rick Rude over your face.
A full Rick Rude over my face.
Yeah, but the Hasbro like mold version, so it has to be the toy version.
The worst Rick Rude.
Yeah,
I'd love to get you a custom Rick Rude toy with your face on it, just like.
Can you imagine?
I don't know what I'll get. I've got geeky tattoos anyway, but not toy related. I literally, while you guys were talking, I had to sit and think like what I actually have done.
Yeah.
Like I forget, but I got like a lightsaber. I was
gonna say, Aaron's like, just a minute, just do some push-ups, real quick.
Yeah, hold on. My toy cabinet's that way. So they just hold on. I only show you from this side, and I'll just push it up there a little bit.
What would you get, Sam? What'd you get, Sam? Some kind of battle beast without a rub, cheap out. You know what I mean? Don't even get the weapon.
You know, I'd 100% get a Mars figure with no helmet. Like,
yes,
it might be a bit cheaper. Like,
yeah, I'd get a Mars figure, but one with a broken one, so it's only got like one leg, that sort of thing.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. I'd probably just get a Stinger cannon on its own. Like,
just so you can see it wherever you go. It's not in a boot. Like it's just there. It's just there.
That way, I could just get it done on my finger. Oh yeah, just there every time.
That's Andy's. That's Andy's mating call. Earth, wind, fire. Water is the it's Earth, water, isn't it?
Well, like the placement of Andy's triple threat snake almost makes it a quadruple threat snake.
Yeah.
That one only has a rub if it's been well behaved. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Claire's not watching this now.
Dude, there is simply no way that Claire is ever going to watch this back.
No, she did say to me just earlier, because we're not staying together at the minute. She was like, "Oh, I might watch it so I can see you." I was like, "Okay, cool." And I'm hoping she's not.
If you are, hello, Claire.
Claire, I miss you.
I've said on our live chat things that I've bought Hannah as like secret birthday presents and Christmas presents, and it's like, oh, you know, she'll find out. I'm like, no, she's not gonna want to see me in her spare time. Where right now she's loving life because I'm not sitting there going blah, 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 blah. So
she sees one loser every day. She doesn't need to see another three of them.
Hey, 3.5. Remember
But I reckon me and Sam aren't that much different in height. So the two of us together make 3.
I was going to bring that up. I was going to say how, like, I mean, Andy,
I've never been so tall in my life.
Yeah.
So as the chat there, you still with us?
we digressed slightly. I feel like I'm just amazed that you're drinking anything other than a watermelon Red Bull.
I've got my classic apple Tango. I'm still hoping that Tango are going to see this somehow and sponsor me.
Like we said, we have to get his drinks cool enough that he doesn't freak out before the live streams because.
Yeah.
I mean, I've basically got knockoff Lilt Zero. Like,
it's the mesk of the Lilt world.
It's the mesk of the Lilt world. You can tell that I'm in a pandemic on furlough, can't you? Like,
I'm just on water.
Oh, I've got little jacks in my life.
Beers?
No, I've got no beers, man. I'm water.
To be fair, I'm on dry January, so
No,
Yeah.
I've got no excuse other than no. I just didn't.
I love the way. Like, I've got no excuse. I'm sorry. Like I've let the
Brad.
sun.
Seriously, mate, you're a hero. Thank you for sending that stuff. Seriously,
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it.
Well, don't worry, Brad. We'll give you Sam and Ben's address for next week. Don't worry.
Rob's after my crack.
Don't have to say anything.
He's after the Sandown special.
the early morning Sandown special.
Yeah.
Rob was actually the one messaging you on eBay. Like,
Yeah. My eBay name is my eBay name is Chuck _Norris _lives. Chuck Norris lives. I don't know why. I don't recollect making that, but I've had it since when did eBay come about? Like 2003 or something?
I know about 4 AD. Not like, no.
Yeah, but like I've had it forever, and I have no idea why I chose that as an eBay name. But yeah, so
I do know you are just now going to get a flurry of people messaging you over stupid things.
Hey, as long as they're buying stuff, mate, have at it.
Right Heart sold all his Mars stuff to Craig.
And then Craig sold it all to Sam. So
The circle of life.
I gotta say, guys, Craig is an utter legend. He's such a top guy. He's always been so nice to me.
Yeah, Craig's a hero.
Yeah, really good guy.
I love the fact that the shop is not close to me because it makes it like a treat to go there.
Yeah.
And also means I don't like spend every single bit of my money there.
Yeah, Craig's
But also, I hate the fact that it's so far away because it's like I just love just to pop in there. Just
I've got to say that Sam, you're I hope obviously not in right now, but hopefully you guys make the most of having Ian and the Vintage Toy Monster close to you, because for us it's like you want to go and see Johnny, that's a trip to Camden. You want to go and see Craig, you'll go get Essex. We want to come and see you guys and go to Ian. It's like Aaron said, it's good because it makes it a thing, but it's also annoying because it's flipping miles away.
Yeah, I mean we're really lucky to have Ian literally like round the corner from my house. It's amazing. The only thing is that it's kind of a horrible thing in the sense that we're in a pandemic, so he's not open.
Yeah.
So can't go and see it. And when he is open, he's open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I work Tuesday to Saturday.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that I actually get to go in there myself. So it's still a nice treat, even though it's around the corner. Like when I do get to go in there, it's lovely. And I'll be honest, the thing is that like because I know Ian quite well, like now, same as Ben does. We can just have a chat. I'll go in there and I think, I'll go in there and see if I can buy something. I don't even look around his shop for probably the first hour because, like, by that point, he's made me a cup of tea and we've just been talking the whole time.
He's top guy, top guy. Really nice dude.
He is. He's lovely. So yeah, no, very lucky to have it. But yeah, like I take advantage as much as I can. But again, it's that catch-22 of I'm at work or you're shut. Like,
Well, I think like Aaron says, for us it'd be a double-edged sword because it's like it's cool. That it'd be really nice if it was closer, but I would have sold a kidney by now to buy a rock lord that I didn't know I needed. So it sometimes it's nice to have that distance, and I think we've all decided when the world comes back online that a lot more effort will be made to make the road trips and spend the time with the individuals, because we're lucky to have these shops, man. And if we don't keep supporting the local indie shops, they won't be there anymore, and then you'll have to buy things off eBay. You have to buy things from
Chuck Norris lives.
You have to come and see Chuck Norris, Chuck Norris _lives to buy your 70 billion pound Metallica Pops. You have to.
Yeah, this is it. It's just going to be like that. And you're going to have to deal with those people that put something off, like get people to like shill bid on it until it gets to about like 30 quid, even though it's a £4 figure, and then immediately cancel it and relist it for £50. Buy it now. You absolute jebends.
Dude, have you seen I think it was The Sun or something did a whatever article a couple of days ago on Hasbro wrestling figures, and they had like your classic Gorilla Press Hulk, and they were like, "Oh, some of these figures are worth up to like £1,000," which is obviously completely untrue unless they were 97% AFA graded Series 11, whatever. So the next day, people are on eBay, aren't they, Andy, with like a Hulk figure, 500 quid for things that we find regularly for 50 pence at the car boot sale.
But that's very similar to what I think the Daily Mail every now and again runs a toy thing, and it's like it's on eBay for this price, and it's like right now for a ridiculous.
For the last 6 months on eBay, there's been a complete carded run of Earthworm Jim figures, because I'm always looking for the little accessories that I've now got, for £10,000, 10 grand. You can ask what you want, boys. It's never going to sell because it's simply not worth that. It's not worth a fraction of that. So yeah, like you say, they go on these things. They go, "Oh, someone's asking for £3 grand for this figure." You're like, yeah, because they're insane. So,
well, there you go.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just amazed that you both got through newspapers. The last time I got anywhere a newspaper, or even the Sun, it was like from a bush when I was in year 10, page 3.
I don't read the Sun. I don't support the Sun. This is what I've read on. It's what I've read online on my Hasbro Figures Facebook group.
Oh, I've not actually bought the Sun. I've just watched someone else's screenshot on the internet.
Yeah, no,
I didn't made up my own story.
Yeah, I'm just
because I didn't click the link or anything. I just looked at the title. I was like, oh.
Never click a link. Don't support the Sun. Don't support the Daily Mail. Do your thing, people. Come on.
Yeah, do not.
It's going to turn into go from toy chat to like anti-media.
Yeah.
Yeah, very quickly. Let's not do it. Like, yeah. Me and Dan will go off on a tangent about political punk bands and like leave you two behind again. Like,
in the words of Propagandy, whom I love, by the way, absolutely adore.
I think I'll go on to it in a second. Maybe I could have asked what toy figures you would get tattooed on the person next to you. Ooh.
Andy, I would recommend and pay for a full back piece of Steve Irwin's face.
I'm in.
It's done. It's happening.
There you go. I mean, that was easy.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Andy. What would you make Sam have done?
I was just thinking that maybe a battle beast with a rod and his weapon. No, maybe, okay.
It's the only one I'll ever own.
No, I think I'll have to go mask. I'd say be between Gloria Baker and Vanessa
Warfield.
Oh, what was that? What's her name? Vanessa
Warfield.
Yeah, probably go with Vanessa Warfield because I imagine you're a bit more like a feisty. Yeah, she was more feisty than Gloria.
Absolutely.
So there you go. You'd get a nice. You'd get a bad girl tattooed right on your ass cheek. You get.
Well, you guys are really kind. I mean, you guys must have heard of the program Tattoo of Us, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't get you that at all, mate. I wouldn't get you that at all. I'd get you something horrific.
I was gonna say I would 100% like get Aaron tattooed a giant one of like whatever those kangaroo figures are, like
Warriors of Virtue.
Warriors of Virtue, yeah.
No, I'd get Aaron a full chest piece, Red Ranger. So close to what you'd actually want, but the wrong color.
That wouldn't work because. Look, have you not seen my skin? I sunburn. I'm just going to look like I've got a massive sunburn on my chest.
The sunburnt Ranger.
Well, Dan, I was going to turn around and be like, I was going to get something cool like Rio Blast on your knuckles or something, but
I mean, cool, but
yeah, but you could be like,
it would say Riob last, so I'd have Riob. And last.
He's still learning to read, bless him. He got confused.
And to be fair, I don't think there's anything you could tattoo on Dan that he hasn't already put himself through because he has he got some terrible tattoos.
It's a lost cause, mate. At this point, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no! If I could choose anything, it would be a burble.
A burble?
Yeah.
Don't want to talk.
That'd be a really expensive tattoo, mate.
Well,
exactly. And just every time he looks at it, he'll be like, "Oh, I can never." So expensive.
But as long as one of you, every time you saw it, if I flashed it by mistake, you looked at it and went, "It's a good price."
Taff, if you rewatch this, mate, have a
Pops
good
for
one.
life. I'm gonna get this. Is that a P? Is that a P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Is it that way or that way?
That way.
That way,
So
yeah.
Pops for life. That way.
Just you've got a
You're
nice
right.
gap on your throat. You could do it like that. Just yeah.
Guys, do you think Toy Fair in this year?
I want to be optimistic. I was trying to be optimistic all last year, and we did get the Chatham shows, which was great.
I think Chatham might come back the same as last year, maybe.
And so we might I don't know, like the big ones like the NEC and stuff like that, I'd probably not. Well, or at least it depends on the vaccine, doesn't it? So I mean, possibly I think we may see certain ones before Christmas.
But like October, November's time.
Yeah, not before then, 100% not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion, but yeah.
I agree.
So,
I mean,
I think
one of those things that, you know, when you think about if we were coming out of lockdown at certain points, you know, everyone thought, oh, you know, like we're going to go into January lockdown, it's inevitable. And then it happened quicker than we thought because Christmas got cancelled. And then they were like, oh, yeah, we'll review this situation on like the 15th of February or whatever. And now they're saying they're definitely not opening schools again until like the 8th of March or whatever you say.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's just going to tally on. So yeah, not until like November or something.
MCM Comic Con have put dates in for October and November for this year.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they're banking on the fact that the vaccine will be rolled out during the year, and
yeah,
I don't know. I guess they got to try and prepare for it.
Kempton have said no, September, October, I think.
Yeah, they've said that. But I'm guessing if because the Comic Cons happen in the NEC and in the XL, which I believe are still Nightingale hospitals. They might not be. They might have started.
The NEC is, but it's so big that it's a different hangar than the one that we go to.
Yeah, I know. But would you really want to go to a Comic Con or a Toy Fair when you know half of it's?
Well, it depends, mate. It depends. Are they selling carded? You know, depends what I'm buying.
Carded vaccines.
Carded vaccines, yeah. Mint on card.
I know what you're saying, Aaron, but no, it hasn't been used, is it? That's the thing, because they've got all that equipment, all that space, but they haven't got anyone to staff it.
That's correct.
Yeah,
I can also confirm there's a fantastic 4G signal there. You're welcome, but there's no one there to staff it. So,
yeah.
But
Anyway, that's depressing.
Colin,
Yeah, I hope it does. Like everyone said, like roll the vaccine out. Everyone's getting it. My mum's had double doses. My dad is getting his tomorrow, his first one. So hopefully get all those people dosed up, and then eventually make it round to us.
you know what never shut down though, mate. 24/7. Chuck Norris lives on eBay.
Yeah, he will always answer your messages at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Whatever the time, whatever the question.
It's funny the fact that you're getting asked the same questions on your eBay as you do on your OnlyFans. Yeah.
It's funny that I have more eBay followers than OnlyFans followers, but we're gonna do.
Speaking of followers, how's your YouTube with no content going?
Oh mate, it's breaking all sorts of records. I'm almost at Kim Kardashian level. I might do something. I've just
please do the champagne bottle on your arse cheeks if you.
Yeah,
if you want
I could do that now, mate. I've put on quite a bit of weight over lockdown. I was saying to the boys, and Ed as well. I was sort of saying, oh, you know, what kind of editing gear do you guys use? And I started saying something, and I just felt all the like motivation. It's just long, it's just tedious. That's why I play drums, mate. You just hit things like as opposed to like something that requires some level of you know whatever. Yeah. So maybe, but the Instagram's doing well. I've got about 420 followers, which is pretty good for someone that doesn't do anything on Instagram.
You're doing a post a day, man. You're doing more than me.
Doing a post a day. Got some hot love for my Escape from Atlantis. Oh, what a board game! Don't know if you guys have ever played that. It's a banger.
There you go.
There you go. Save yourself.
Badger Toys, message him whatever time of morning it is. He'll get back to you in like 10 minutes.
When I hear that ching ching sound, when my phone goes ching ching, do you guys have that at eBay? goes cha-ching. Oh, is it a
No, I
bid?
don't sell on
An
eBay.
offer? Oh.
I always find that offer thing on eBay funny. It's like it's got 6 days to go, and you've offered me £1 less than what it's listed. I think I'll leave it.
Yeah.
I think I'll take my chances.
I mean,
So-
if it was Andy, he just would have gone, you know what, I'll just knock the price off. Just give me your address. I'll send it to you. Yeah.
No, I very rarely sell on eBay. I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy selling at fairs, but like, yeah, I don't know. If I sell on eBay, yeah, great. But I don't know. I just don't enjoy sitting there putting it on. Don't enjoy the hassle. Like if people start messaging, like, I can see this. It's like, well, it's a glare from the camera. He's looking at whatever. Like it's not. Yeah.
The trouble is, though, mate, I'm 100% with you, but I enjoy less looking around my wasted life and the stacks of rubbish that I've gathered up, and I just want it out of my life. So it's less retrievals. If you can't, I've got to get rid of it, mate. It's got to go.
Yeah. No. I get that.
But I agree.
There's certain things that I would sell on eBay.
Things you wanted 3 tiny accessories from.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's certain things I would sell, but there's definitely things like the run-of-the-mill baggy toys that are just like Lucy's on your stall. I'm not going to put them up. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
for sure.
Yeah, like I know it sounds really lazy on my part, but I don't know. I just don't. I wouldn't get the same enjoyment of selling, say, a £2 figure on eBay that I would if I sold it at a show for £1.50 to someone. Like, just I don't know, just the sheer. I don't know. Someone's been looking for it. I don't know. I'm rambling.
I'm with you, Andy. Like that. Like the good thing about fairs of it is the community side of it, and it's the interacting with people and this, that, and the other. Whereas like eBay is literally just, I'm selling this, you're buying it, I'm packing it up, it's wasting my life. You know, you're going to pray that I'm not going to send it in a like holy Asda bag with no other like packaging. You know, that's
what I love about the fairs is that you just get to see the product. It's in your hand. You're paying. Do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see the difference between this beaten up figure I found at the boot sale for 50p loose that I'm trying to sell for £4, or this beaten up figure I found at the boot sale for 50p in a bag that I'm selling for a tenner.
Mate, you're getting that Ziploc.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Adds all the value.
Getting that sweet freezer bag, son. That adds at least £2.
It's the golden toy selling rule. Stick it in a zip bag. It's worth more money. But I've had that before, like with Kenner Star Wars figures. Like you ask a £5 for one in a box, and people won't buy it. Yet you rip it out of the box and put it in a zip bag and put £6 on it. People buy it.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing of like I can't open it, but if I buy it loose, it's like.
Yeah, I think that's the mentality. I think because they don't want to open it themselves. So
yeah,
it's bizarre.
Yeah, no. The toy division, 27 for the first toy selling tip. Put every bit of toy you own in a baggie. That is worth the money.
This is not good. This is not strong advice, but
yeah, please, obviously take that with a pinch of salt. That's not like
at the end of this stream, there's gonna be like a big disclaimer of like everything you've heard on this thing is false.
Toy Division take no responsibility for anything they say. In fact, anything Toy Division do say, they just found out themselves 5 minutes ago. But we present it to you like you should have known this, you idiot. That's how I live my life. I find something out, and I'm like, bro, you didn't know that Uncle Phil did the voice of Shredder? Oh, bro. Even though I might have found that out like a minute ago. But, you know.
Do you want to know some like completely off topic, but some mad thing that's happened out in the stock market?
You know I love off topic.
That GameStop in America, stocks have skyrocketed because of people on Reddit.
Talking about what?
But basically, like it's got to the point where like Wall Street has crashed, like as like the gut whatever have like banned this page on Reddit. Basically, all these people realised that GameStop stock was so low, really underpriced.
Oh right, okay. So they basically hiked the price a bit up.
So all these like kind of meme people and just like all these kind of people that just on Reddit have just bought loads of it, which is then caused the holding company of GameStop to have to then buy more of it themselves and up their price, because otherwise they would not be the holding, like the majority owner of the company.
Wow.
And it's caused the stock of the company to fly up. Like we're talking nearly doubling in stock and like the price of the shares.
That's weird.
So it's caused like Wall Street had to like take it off the market, like do all this mad stuff because all these people have just like jumped on it and like
that's weird.
Crazy.
In a similar vein, but not quite the same. Did you hear about the dude that has £500 million? He has £500 million in Bitcoin.
So, like Badger Toys, I managed to get involved in that. Made a nice few quid in about 48 hours.
Bosh.
There you go. Like it's crazy, isn't it? Like, but like madness stuff. Like because it's almost like because normal people are getting involved in it, all the stock markets are like stopping it because it's like okay for them to run it, but like not okay for like normal people to do it.
Oh, dude, it's a very closed group.
But it was just kind of I'm only really mentioning it because it's GameStop and they sell toys and games. So.
But did you hear about that dude that's got £500 million in Bitcoin, and he's got it on his computer, but he's forgotten the password, and he's only got like 1 or 2 tries left, and the password he's got is written down on an old hard drive which is in landfill somewhere. So he's basically offered the council £250 million to help him dig his old laptop out so he could get the passwords.
What?
I don't even understand how any of that works.
But Badger, has the group been shut down and everything? Like the whole Reddit taken down, whatever. It's complicated, but it's crazy. I live for things like that happening because it just makes me laugh. And then I cry, I didn't jump on it. And Badger Toys is like going to be like rolling up to the next Chatham, which is like a bowl of money, just like.
As long as he comes to see me first, it's fine. I can't.
So you guys are talking about Bitcoin and stock shares, and I'm just buying Battle Beast with no rubs. Oh yeah,
not for me. I don't even understand what Bitcoin is or whatever just happened. But someone's got money, so spend it on me.
It's an alternative to money. So essentially, pre-money, it was if you can do something, if you can do something for me, then I'll do something for you. So you build my house, and I'll grow you food, and then we establish money, meaning that it's like an IOU, and we can tender it for certain goods. I think we should just replace it with Pogs. Aaron would be a billionaire.
I was watching. Have you ever watched the Alaskan Bush People? It's on like Dave or Spike TV.
Yeah.
I've got the foundation for your house right here.
There we go. What are they trading, Andy? Like animal pelts and stuff?
No, I'm pretty sure it's like milk bottle caps is their currency.
Yeah. But when you think about it, in reality, as long as everyone has a consensus to agree that we will honour the theory of it, it could be anything. It could be matchsticks. As long as we all go, yeah, that is what the arbitrary value we assign to it, that we agree that that's what it is. Then it could be anything. So why not milk bottle tops?
Wasn't what's happened to Burbills?
I can't use burbles, mate. They're like diamonds. They're just rare.
Everyone's basically agreed that they're really expensive. So they've become really expensive.
They are the Bitcoin of the toy world. No one knows why, but online they're just worth loads of money.
How do you spell Bitcoin? It's not real, right?
Bitcoin.
I don't know.
Bitcoin's not real.
I mean, but is money real? And if you don't draw it out of your bank, just in your account and you look at it on your online banking, what does it mean?
I've got physical money, so that is money. That's real.
No, you haven't got physical money.
I can touch it.
No, you can't. If we all emptied our bank accounts at the same point, there wouldn't be physical money to cover all of it. It's theoretical. It's theoretical money, isn't it? In it, blood.
What we saying about Inception earlier on?
Easy off topic, but Colin's got the brains. Colin's come in. He's come to put facts down on our ramblings.
Colin knows a thing or two about getting on board with things early.
There you go.
Oh, it is.
All I picked out of that sentence was lots of the words shorter, and I just feel really attacked.
We've triggered Sam. Sam's been triggered.
Even mentioned Ben in there when it talks about big boys.
The joke is, Sam, the joke is, mate, you're not that short.
Oh yeah, I am.
You're not. If I was walking down the street, I wouldn't double take and be like, "Damn, he's short." Like you're not double take short.
Yes, it's because I'm all in proportion.
You are all in proportion, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like that's the only reason. If I wasn't in proportion, you'd be like, "Damn, like he is literally about 3 inches off getting like disability allowance."
But if I described you as petite, that's somehow more offensive.
Well, it just depends if you're, comfortable in your petiteness or not, and I am very comfortable.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, Badger's throwing the facts down. Man's in the know. Bitcoin is not a flat currency to speak. It's a digital currency, not based on the price of gold.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm far too sober to understand what's going on.
Yeah, like literally, this goes to my head. Like I'm only like a few days away from completing dry January. Please do not drive me to drink with all of this. Like talk about stocks and shares and Bitcoin. Can we please go back to like the price of that Stinger missile? I can understand.
Yes.
That's a currency I can work in.
That's a currency I can work in. Yeah. Let's get the mask you're going to sell me. Is it squishy or is it on the point of shattering?
Yeah. Let's get back to toys. In the chat, ask us some toy related questions. Because none of us know anything about Bitcoin. So
I don't work off the price of what my shopping's worth. It's just like, it's worth one gammy Return of the Jedi vintage car bag with a slight yellow in. Oh, okay, that's how much I'm spending on my shopping.
Here's a cloakless, lightsaberless Darth Vader as you change. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So how much can I get for this bear Klaatu that no one wants? Like,
yeah.
That'll be a penny, sweet sir.
You, sir, can have a flapjack.
One moderately soiled snow trooper with yellow legs and no cape.
So, how much damage? How much repair work to my car? Well, one driller, please, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was what I gave you a Stinger last year. Surely that fixed it. Jeez.
So how much for a deposit on that house? I want a full run of Carded Earthworm Jim. Like, yeah.
That's it. That's all I need.
Ridiculous.
Can't touch
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The 99.
But I love the episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he goes, "Title of your sex tape." Title of our sex tape.
That intro where they sing Backstreet Boys has got to be up there with one of the greatest comedy intros to a sitcom ever.
Yeah. He's the one that my brother. Yeah, I forgot that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
I've watched some of it, but I haven't watched it religiously. But it is funny what I've seen.
It's very good.
I think it's one of those shows that I struggled with it when it was on TV, but then like coming to all those seasons on Netflix and you can just smash it out. I think it just makes it a lot more.
I've been like a massive Andy Samberg fan since Hot Rod. Hot Rod is such a good film. It's so silly, but it's so good, and it's got the legend that is Danny McBride in it. It's all good.
Unbelievable. It's so good.
I just love the Vulture.
Lonely Island, right? Was he the guy from Lonely Island?
Yeah, he's one of the three guys. Yeah. All three of them are in Hot Rod. Get on Hot Rod. It's very, very silly. Very, very silly.
Yeah, you'd enjoy it.
Me either, Ben. Me either.
It's literally like Dick in a Box level funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the was it Pirates of the Caribbean with like Michael Bolton singing on top of the ship?
Yeah.
Like what?
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They don't accept it at the flea market.
They
Carlos, I'm out.
You know what? I actually ran out of money at like the flea car boot sale once, and there was something that I kind of wanted, and they wanted £10 for it, which was a fair price, and I think I actually wanted it for myself. I didn't have any money on me. I did ask them, did they take PayPal as a transfer?
I've done that at a boot fair before. Yeah.
No.
You didn't go full medieval and be like, what service can I give you, sir, for your wares?
No. She looks like she would have taken it, so no.
Oh, right.
And it just comes full circle to Dan talking about the diameter of his crack again. Like,
cobweb dusting.
I just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes with you behind the back of the old Portaloos round there, son.
You know, right?
As she says, can I wheel her round the back of the Portaloos? No, that's not. But yeah, PayPal's not accepted.
PayPal is not accepted.
And you found that out the hard way.
Baz, I don't know.
Oh,
I said last week, for me, I'm fairly certain it's the pop-up R2. Or it could be the Lego Death Star, actually. But I didn't buy that for myself, so...
I can't remember what I said last time.
For me, at this point in time, if you're talking about like you know, pound for pound, total waste of money.
My Warriors of Kerrang. That's my most expensive item.
It's cost you the most in respect from me, definitely. There was a strong price to pay with regards to maximum disrespect for your Warriors of Kerrang, I've got to say.
Just trying to think, like, I don't know what the most expensive would be. Actually, I'm just trying to think.
Did you end up getting a box stiletto in the end, or was that something that was on your list?
It was on my list, but I suddenly realised that I don't like the split seconds line.
I remember we had this chat. Yeah, it was. Sam, correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, but you got involved with buying a bunch of split seconds masks, and you didn't complete it when you think about it, and then you realised it means nothing to me, and I don't want them anymore. So you got rid of them all.
Yeah, I got rid of all of it apart from some of the figures, because some of the figures are cool. So I kept the Gloria Baker figures, and a couple of others. But yeah, all the vehicles and everything. I had nearly a complete run of them. But I just thought, you know, I didn't have these as a kid. They've got no emotional value, and most of them are crap.
I really don't like the split. I don't like the split seconds line myself. I like the translucent figure, the clone.
Yeah,
but I don't really like. Yeah.
I mean, Jackal, for example. Jackal, really expensive to get complete. Finding the mask unbroken that isn't the clone one, almost impossible, and it's rubbish. It's utter crap.
Would you say Stinger? Because I always thought I was on my own and a bit of a weird one, with Stinger being my favourite mask vehicle. But is that your favourite mask vehicle?
Yeah.
Nice. Andy, what's your favourite mask vehicle?
Probably have to go really simple and say Brad Turner's bike. I forget the name off the top of my head.
Condor. The green. The green one with the helicopter.
Yeah, it's just iconic and nice.
It's proper. I think that bike, the purple with what's he called? Jax. What's the purple sidecar thing? Piranha, Outlaw, Hurricane, Stinger.
I thought we were only choosing one.
Switchblade. No, I'm saying, but there's maybe 8 or 9 for me, which are quintessential textbook mask. Firecrackers one, and then you get into things like split seconds, and I just don't recognise it because it's not from really my time as a youth enjoying masks. So.
No, I'll tell you one that I really do love though. Even though it's from the racing one, it's
Is it Miles Mayhem with the car that splits?
No, that was the very first one I ever had, actually. The very first one I ever owned. I found it at a boot sale and I bought it, and I had no idea what it was. And then it was one of my older cousins that said, "Oh, I've got some of this. I've got some Mask." I was like, "What's Mask?" And then I found the reruns of the cartoon, and he showed me his toys and stuff. So yeah, that's how I got into it. But no, like Razorback.
Okay.
Brad Turner Razorback from the racing one. Just because I love the fact that you push the button and it springs up like that. I just think the transformation is so aesthetically pleasing. Like, even as an adult.
No, it didn't do it for me.
Controversial.
Yeah, no. Give me Condor.
Yeah, but no, I'm with you, Dan. It's sort of like it's your Stinger, your Firecracker, your Switchblade, your Hurricane. Like
what's Cliff Dagger's one with the chair? I've got it up there. Sorry,
Jackhammer.
Thank you, Jackhammer. The red car that Matt Tracker's in, and the black car with the red discs.
Raven, that's really underrated.
Raven for me is one of my least favourite.
Yeah,
I don't like it. I love. We've spoken about this before, Andy. I love Hurricane as a thing, but I hate the fact that you can't put a mask figure inside it.
Yeah.
What, Hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
What is that? What it's called? The one with the fire down the side.
Yeah.
Where can you?
When it's transformed, you can, but you can't put him in like you can with Thunderhawk and stuff like that.
With every other vehicle, you can put the figure in, and they sit in it regardless of whether it's transformed or not. Apart from that one,
I've had the figure inside it.
I don't believe you.
Right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna myth bust right now and see if I can get this figure in without breaking either the car or my figure.
I've got it
But,
right there,
the
but it's
door,
in a locked cabinet. So yeah, please.
You count with Thunderhawk and Rhino.
What's that?
I swear you can't. You can't put it in like the driver's seat.
Which one?
Like you can.
Which one's Rhino?
The big red truck or maroon truck.
You got
the main vehicle.
You get two guys in there. You get two guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you can't with this one.
It's got no doors.
What's got no doors?
Hurricane. Yeah, and when it's closed, what, you just stick him in there and leave him inside?
Yeah.
But you can't see him.
You see that?
Yeah.
But it's not the same. I'm with you, Dan. I'm with Dan.
I suppose I stand corrected, Sam. You have indeed put a figure inside it, but I think what's the point if it's blacked out windows?
I mean, I see your point if you can't see the figure inside it, but you didn't say that. You didn't say I don't see the point because you can't see the figure. You said you can't put it inside it.
I wasn't clear. I wasn't clear of my irritation. I simply said it annoyed me. I apologise. You're quite right. Aaron, how's the book, mate?
There you go, guys.
At the pictures.
We've stopped talking about masks. Get back on the chat. There's some questions.
he's like, no, I've lost complete interest.
Yeah,
I'll get a Zord out. He'd be well up for it.
You guys are dead to me, 100%.
I like the fact that they wear masks like their name.
Do you like the fact they wear masks?
To be fair, that is probably my favourite one to pick up.
Also, a little bit like Stinger, you'll spend a small fortune on that.
I've got that. I didn't. Is that expensive, that bit?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So be grateful you've got it already.
That's cool. It was a good read. Nice pictures.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Well,
So,
don't I feel silly?
So, they put this up earlier. I was going to mention it, but I digressed. But where do you see yourselves in your 5 years in toy collecting, basically? Quest, can you see yourself in 5 years in any toy collections you want to complete?
All of them.
I see myself buried under a pile of boxes in my garage.
I don't know.
I see myself being like all mass million subscriber YouTubers and just making me doing boxing ring matches with people just because
In all seriousness, genuinely, in 5
Aaron
years,
versus McGregor.
yeah,
I'll take him at the moment.
you beat him. He's soft, mate. In all seriousness, in 5 years,
Kill me.
a kind of personal toy ambition. We were speaking about this the other day, boys. Is I would like to have made at least one of our own toy. Something. That's a little.
That'd be cool.
Just whatever it may be, but like put a toy out, not mass produced, just a limited run of something.
I just kind of wish I had I wish I'll still have the same enthusiasm because sometimes
It'll come back.
In 5 years I haven't had 2 children and had to sell everything.
Yeah, if we don't have kids, but at the moment it's difficult, isn't it? Because it is a lot of online and this sort of stuff. But I think the enthusiasm for it comes back when you can start actually seeing people in real life and going to shops and toy fairs and who knows what toy lines people will pick up. Aaron might get heavily. Aaron might be the one to go to when you want to know about Warriors of Krang. He might be the
I remember when the Triceratops was on eBay for 60 quid.
yeah.
Now it's worth 400 milk caps.
And I've only got 15 pounds.
I had a young guy come round here. He redid my flooring and retouched my roof, and I gave him for a fair day's work.
Yeah. Gave him a Megazord. Yeah.
No, in seriousness, actually, in five stupid clock's going again. In 5 years, I would like to think I could complete the Laser Beast line, and that's with the high-end, expensive ones.
Yeah.
I think 5 years.
How many you got left? About 20?
14.
14.
But the lot, like at least 6 of them are like
Crazy.
serious money, and it's a bit like yeah, I don't know even if I'd ever get them, but I don't know. 5 years, I think, is a reasonable target.
Definitely.
No, I think in 5 years' time, I hope I've got a steering wheel for Goliath. And if by that point I have a child running around that I have managed to, Hasbro has finally released a 375 mask line with proper vehicles, like that I can then get the next generation into to say, yeah, this was your mask toy when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Release that mask film.
Fingers crossed they release. Well, hopefully they release it.
Sam, you got to be careful, mate. If you have a kid in 5 years' time, he might be pushing you around.
Mate, are you kidding me? That's going to be it. The moment that child comes out, like I'll put down in the pecking order.
Yeah,
that's
it. Yeah. Go to your room. It's bedtime. Shut up. He's not going to call you dad. He's just going to call you Sam. Shut up, Sam. He's like 4 years old.
That's literally going to be it.
I've always liked Uncle Ben the coolest.
Yeah. I'm staying with Uncle Ben. He lets me play with his toys.
At least he can reach the grot mags at the top.
Yeah.
I'll wait for grot mags. I'm just going to send him around to see Uncle Andy or Uncle Dan.
I'm going around Uncle Andy's. He's left me saying special under the bush in the park.
He sent me on a Suicide Girls treasure hunt.
Colin's making us all feel bad with his epic toy collecting.
He sent me some pictures, Colin. I've got to say, their Mummies Alive toys are banging. They're really nice.
I saw the Small Soldiers figures that I want to have a proper look at because they looked awesome.
But yeah, I said to Colin, like, no. He said to me he was looking forward to the toy fairs reopening, and I was like, Jesus, like you've managed to collect enough without the toy fairs. Like, no slowing him down.
No,
I'll tell you what, Colin. Like, stay at home. Like, yeah, when the toy fair's open, stay at home. Like, let someone else buy a carded figure. Like, yeah.
I like that. Ben said, Sam, you've been rumbled because you got a nice shirt on, but when you got up, we saw you got tracksuit bottoms. But I thought, thank God you weren't shirt cocking it. You know
I'm always grateful when
I'm surprised I didn't have to wear a proper belt seeing you specimens. Like, just tuck it in, Just
I'm always very grateful when someone joins the stream and they are wearing, because there's a few times I've hoped I've never had to stand up where I'm wearing like some shorts or something.
I live in different tracky bottoms at the moment. I can't leave my house, so what's the point of putting jeans on? So I've got like about 6 different colours of just this.
Nice.
Woo. Oh, look at him. Someone's been going running at the gym.
I know. I was going to say, Sam, I'm the same as what you're talking about, but with me, it's like general well-being, hygiene, diet, and health. So what's the point if you can't leave the house? Why bother eating well? Why bother doing anything?
Hasn't brushed his teeth in 4 months.
I'm just painting them silver.
P, hello, mate. How you doing? Hope you're well. What figure did you have as a kid that you do not need in your collection?
No, that you do not. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm guessing, what toy line did you have as a kid that you don't have now?
Barbie. I mean,
Captain Planet.
For me, Battle Beasts.
As a kid, but
Battle Beasts. Because
you were thinking about collecting them again.
Dude, I had them all. And I sold them all, and I'm not prepared to rebuy them all. I just want that one, and I'll be happy. So the stuff I had as a kid, I wouldn't recollect about, even though they're awesome. I love Battle Beasts, but it would hurt me too much to have to get them all again.
G1 and G2 Transformers, for me, had most of the main ones. I didn't get all the headmasters or anything like that, but like most of the main ones I had either gifted to me or again because I found them all at boat sales. I never had them like 100% complete, obviously. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. But yeah, it just there's a few that I've got. Like I've got a Galvatron because I really remember having the Galvatron as a kid, so I've got one just because that's such a firm memory. But yeah, like I wouldn't bother going into the collecting the G1s again. They just, although I really appreciate them, I don't like them enough. I mean, it's not like Mask. Mask was like a big thing for me as a kid. Like, and I remember playing with it all the time. I remember playing with my cousin. I remember him having Boulder Hill and me never having it as a child, and just that always narked me that I couldn't ever find one at the boot sale or whatever, because no one was ever selling one. And he, even though he never cared about it. He never cared about it. It was just like it was up in the loft or whatever. He'd never let me have it off him. So I was
Sam, I threw an entire Boulder Hill in the bin.
I'm not surprised.
No, about like as an adult, I had like a midlife crisis and got rid of loads of stuff. I'm pretty sure I got rid of my June sandworm at the same time. I just had an absolute breakdown and got rid of stuff. Genuinely, it was quite the time. And I threw a whole Boulder Hill, and I look online, I'm like, just the Boulder. People sell just the Boulder for like 15 quid. Two Sky Strikers, G.I. Joe, in the bin. Yeah.
Mate, I'll tell you, the thing is, I've got a Boulder Hill now. I've got a Pops Boulder Hill now. Like, it's up there. Like, love it. I'm missing the hoses, obviously, because no one's.
Have you got the petrol hoses?
No. And by the way, at what point does a kid go, "Oh, yeah, I can really be bothered to put these tiny little bits of like plasticky rubber into this little thing here"? Like, no one cares. Because the moment you like, hit the button at the back and move them around, they're probably going to fall out anyway as soon as you transform into the guns. So who cares? What thing? It really annoys me. It's like people going to a toy fair and they're bidding on something that's like a box inside a box inside another box. Oh, it's sealed. It's never been touched. It's like, you don't know what's in there. Like, there'd be nothing in it. You can buy the box.
It's what we call Schrodinger's.
Sam, he's gone off on one. We broke him.
It's Schrodinger's toy, mate. It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. Like people spending thousands of pounds on sealed shippers. All right, if it's never going to be opened, what does it matter what's inside? It's Schrodinger's toy. It's both a vintage Star Wars whatever, and it's also nothing at all. It's crazy.
Also, by the way, if anyone needs any parts for Boulder Hill, I almost have a whole complete one spare. So if anybody needs any parts, let me know.
I need the hoses for the petrol pumps.
Apart from that.
So I'm interested.
Like, fill your boots, because it's been in like a big like bag for life on top of my wardrobe since I moved house. So someone have it, love it, do something with it.
I have to say, my toy probably has to be like the 90s Action Man in the orange boxes. I had quite a few of them as a kid. I even had like the big stealth bomber and everything, and like I love it. It's cool because it's like when I see it, it's like, oh yeah, I had that as a kid, but I don't want to have it on.
Aaron, do you not think the latest style Action Man has always looked and still kind of looks like cheap? There's something quite cheap looking about it. It's weird to me.
It's difficult, like, because I remember having like one basically in the Action Men that kind of had they held all their guns like that, and then some of them then had like kind of elbow joints that you can kind of click, and then I had two that were like really posable, like they had all like the G.I. Joe style. They can every joint had a bit of.
It was a bit after my time, but I always remember seeing them like, and we still see them at like the car boots, but like all the weapons are like really oversized and big and blocky, and it all just looks kind of.
I think some of them were pretty good.
I think all
my
I remember my Action Man all having like proper guns, but I do wonder if there was a point where they stopped giving them guns and made like weird things,
rocket launchers and stuff with like big like rockets and stuff.
That were kind of guns, but they weren't real guns, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely a point of where, because I remember like the guy, my Action Man having like M16s and like Desert Eagles and all these sort of mad weapons, and then all of a sudden they don't have anything. And
yeah.
My favorite vehicle was probably this red like sort of like Yamaha kind of motorbike that like the Ninja one had.
Oh yeah,
like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Press the button and the side popped out, and it would fire out like little kind of Action Man discs out.
The Ninja one was cool though because you couldn't see like the cheap face, and that's what I mean. Like the cheapness.
I think they lost their kind of personality when they gave them like plastic hair. They got rid of that fuzz.
That's it, man. That plastic hair, and it's all one mold, and there's no eagle eye, and there's no voice. Yeah, it just went a bit like, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I was a bit old as well, but then I'm older than Disco. So
I was going to say, yeah. To be fair, there's no way you were playing with like 90s action men, was there?
What? No. What? Who said I was?
Let's walk through these questions quickly. We're coming up to the 2 hour mark. So, C-Miles asked favorite toy line that incorporates holograms.
Supernaturals.
I'd say Supernaturals over Visionaries. Yeah.
Andy, Battle Beasts. Surely.
It's not really a hologram though. It's just
Is
like
it not?
a.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I suppose it's a heat sensitive.
You have to like. It's a heat sensitive sticker, so it's not really a hologram. Whereas the Supernaturals and Visionaries, you move them and you get two different images.
It's a good point. It's the global hypercolor of the toy world.
Man, global hypercolor T-shirts were awesome.
I'm saying Supernaturals over Visionaries personally.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Yeah.
What other ones are there that I'm forgetting?
So Visionaries, Supernaturals.
Yep.
Did we say Visionaries?
So it's Supernaturals.
I'm sure maybe there wasn't any more. Maybe it was just that.
There were definitely some other ones made, but the big two are definitely Visionaries and Supernaturals with regards to holograms.
Well, yeah. I've just googled hologram toys, and it's all just Supernaturals, and it's all just Visionaries.
I'm gonna go Visionaries.
They're both quite cool. Both lines are cool. Supernaturals make no sense. So if you like your toys to make no sense, go Supernaturals.
Yeah, the guy who isn't the leader is the only one with a gun.
Oh, don't.
Don't get him on that railroad. Aaron, carry on with the next question.
We'll do another 2 hours. Carry on. More questions.
Mine would have to be probably Supernaturals as well, just because I like the kind of ghosty kind of.
Yeah, I like the little ghosts. I like their bright colours.
Yeah.
Ghostlings, they're called. Ghostlings.
Yeah. I like the vibe.
Yeah, I do enjoy them, but yeah, like they're very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think you've got to say you like one or the other on overall, and I think overall I prefer Visionaries.
That is fair.
Not only that, like Ben would kill me.
Can I just say something, Colin?
I believe you, Colin.
I can't read the swear word there because I just can't believe you swear. Like, I don't know why. I've just got this preconception that you don't swear.
He's not swearing. He's going to buy his own island and FC UK off.
That's why he spelled it wrong, because he doesn't swear. Colin doesn't swear.
Yeah. I believe you, Colin. I think you're going to be surrounded by...
I actually really believe that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely. It'll be like the island. We'll all just be there. Like we'll all have our stalls just constantly set up on Colin's Island.
Toy Fair Island.
He's going to rock up next time the NEC's on. He's just going to rock up with a Colin flag, stick it in the middle, and be like, "Mine out." Everyone, drop all of your stock. It now belongs to Colin. Like, out you go.
And
like,
that's why
somehow, from some sort of illusion, the flag is actually waving majestically, even though it's indoors and there's no wind.
I have thought about doing that once or twice at like car boots or toy fairs. If I'm only there for one thing, like getting a megaphone and being like, "Does anyone have any Garbage Pail Kids?" And if no one says, if it knows, like, "No, but cheers," and just leave.
Yeah, but you know, for a fact, if you do that, there's going to be some knobhead scalper behind you. Goes, "Yeah, I was already buying that, mate."
Yeah, no, dude, that's me. That's me.
But I've also got this like in my head now. Like, my mind's like running at 100 miles an hour. I think I've just put two and two together. Colin's buying all this stock and shares up. He's then going to come and claim the NEC Toy Fair as his own.
Yeah.
When they try and get rid of him, they're going to realise that he owns so much stocks and shares in companies. If he sells them all as like a threat, then these companies are just going to go under.
Is Colin Richard Branson
of the toy world?
No, just Richard Branson. We're talking islands. We're talking stocks and shares.
I mean, this is what we need right now. Basically, the four of us like move over, and then there's just like Colin pulling off this mask, and it's like Richard Branson, and he's got to go like in proper Scooby Doo style. Like, I would have gone away the two of it, wasn't you pesky kids?
Well, all I can say is, having seen a lot of Colin's collection, it's something to behold. That's for sure. Ryan Reynolds, man can do no wrong.
I think he can. I don't think that's a good match. I don't think his persona works for Matt Tracker.
Well, I suggest you take your negative attitude to YouTube, mate, and write some comments.
I will.
I'll be honest. I reckon he'd do better as Slyrax.
Yes.
Pete, people don't need to come around on Trash Day, mate. Chuck Norris lives. Everything I would have thrown away, I bang it on eBay now, mate. It's not a problem.
Go on, Aaron. Next.
Sorry, you're going back into mask.
No. We're off mask.
I just got this envisionment now of like Dan with a pinny on and one of those like Tom and Jerry style like head things, like with a broom chasing P away from his carpets, throwing him away like a raccoon.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed.
Should we call it?
Yeah, we cut through. Colos, other hologram stuff was comics in the 90s and trading cards. Yes,
loads of trading X-Men trading cards, loads of holograms on them.
And just to see us out tonight, guys, Dave, yes, you're right. England is an island.
Well, England isn't an island.
Technically, it is, isn't it?
Well, the UK is. We're attached to Wales and Scotland.
Not Scotland for long.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, leave means leave. Leave means leave, and as far as I'm concerned, build a wall, cut Wales off, push them out to sea.
Going all up.
On that Brexit note, let's then
rename England Collins Toy World, and then
we're golden.
And the master plan's done.
That's what we're gonna see on the next update from Boris Johnson, Collingham just shooing him away. No, Boris, mine.
Stop it, because next time they do that press conference, I'm just going to imagine Colin just next to him on his own pedestal.
We're instigating a regime. What, Colin? No, we're not doing that. We're not. Colin says we're not doing that. So.
Colin, you're a hero, man. I can't wait to. I will go through the messages that you sent me. I'm eager to look through it, and can't wait. Seriously, all joke. I can't. Looking forward to chatting to you at the next fair and everything, mate. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Big thank you to Sam from Bugsy's Toy Box. So if you guys aren't subscribed to their channel, you should really do so, because it's a great channel. They do some great content, great videos. Really putting it together, putting me to shame with all the stuff they're doing.
Not me, mate. Not me. I'm smashing it on YouTube.
I can't. No one can compete with you.
Also follow Sam on Turbosaurus Rex if you're into gaming stuff.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. If you're into games, I stream games because I have Twitch, a job in it and I can do nothing else. And I sold my Mars Split Seconds collection so I could buy a PC and a really expensive microphone so I could do it all, and it didn't work.
I was going to say you're running out of money. Like unemployment that didn't hold water after you brought like a $3,000 microphone interview at the start of all this. But
to be fair, like I did, I sold my Mars Split Seconds and that paid for my PC, which was cool. Luckily, because I'm apparently a musician, I already had a studio mic for home recordings.
It looks like, is that a Sennheiser or something like that? It's nice.
It's a Rode.
Oh, nice.
Can I just go back to it? Is this really the most random chat we've ever had? I mean,
I plugged my GoPro mic in. That's what I used for.
Aaron uses a tribble. Aaron's got a tribble for a microphone.
I was going to say, yeah, that's not a microphone. That's just a tribble. Well,
yeah.
It's got a little shotgun mic there. It's on my GoPro.
Andy, do you think this isn't the most random chat we've ever had?
I think the one we ended on with cheese hedgehogs was pretty random.
Oh, I thought you were going to say awesome. I was about to agree. It was pretty awesome.
I mean, all our chats are awesome, but
that's true.
Is that like?
I mean, we've also had the cult chat for about an hour. We've had cheese hedgehogs. I mean, we can only get randomer, really. I look forward to next week.
We'll top it next week. We are trying to look out. I haven't been meaning, but like I said, work's kind of trying to spanner in the works for me at the moment. But we're going to try and get some more guests on. So I will be reaching out to a few people to confirm some dates. So hopefully we'll bring you some more people in the toy world. So like I said, go subscribe to Bugsy Toy Box. Go. Do you subscribe on Twitch? I guess you do.
Just follow. Yeah, you can just follow on Twitch. But I mean, yeah, the toy stuff. Yeah, Bugsy's Toy Box, YouTube. Come over and Instagram and all that jazz. We do live sales at the moment as well. So we're going to be doing some more of those through our Facebook. If you haven't been involved in those as well.
The encore special.
That was.
Yeah, we're not going back there. I had a lot of explaining to do the next day when my girlfriend logged onto the computer.
Yeah, nothing crashed the chat this time.
That was Nix's fault for telling us about the geeky sex store. That was that was good and bad times all at once. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to Dan, Mr. Dan Plastic, go do so. Like I said, number 1 YouTube channel 21. It's got 0 content to 4 subscribers.
I haven't checked, but I don't need to because I quit my job yesterday because the amount of revenue I make from YouTube now, so it's paying for itself, guys. It's fun.
And Andy Toys and Models as well over on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to him as well. And I'll give a big shout out to Vic, who's got her channel as well. The Girl Strikes Back. I keep wanting to call it the Geek Strikes Back. I get stuff thrown at me. I get eaten.
Please throw something at him.
And I'm expecting any minute now to be attacked. But go subscribe to her channel as well.
Yeah, Vic's smashing it on YouTube. So Girl Strikes Back.
And she's got some stuff turned up as well. So she'll have a video out very soon. Guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week and be safe.
Is it going to end this time?
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Infinity Wave.
Did it?